Okay, my dear. The topic that we have to study today, that is political parties and their political manifesto. Today I have brought before you people the particular political party, that is Communist Party of India, CPI, Communist Party of India. Today we will discuss about the foundation of the political party, when this particular political party was founded, and what is the political manifesto of this political party. Okay, the Communist Party of India was founded in 1925. Again I am repeating, the Communist Party of India was founded in 1925. Okay, the main founder of this political party is M.N. Roy. The main founder of this political party is M.N. Roy, because M.N. Roy was a great communist of India who had been influenced by the Marxist ideology and the ideology of Lenin. Lenin was the student of the Karl Marx. Okay. Now we directly come the political manifesto of this party. That is, this political party wants that there should be the Marxism and Leninism ideology in the country. What is Marxism? Actually, Marxism is that thought which rejects the private ownership of the property. Karl Marx was saying that the main cause of the exploitation of the labor class is the private property, that is capitalism. Again, I am trying to clear this point for you people that Karl Marx was the political thinker who was rejecting the capitalism ideology. According to him, the capitalism is the main cause of the exploitation of the labor class. Okay, what is Leninism? This is another political manifesto of this Communist Party of India, that there should be the Leninism in the country. What is Leninism? Lenin was actually the student of the Karl Marx. He was also saying that there should be the nationalization of the industries. What is the nationalization of industries? Means that there should not be the private industrialization. There should not be the private industries, because in private industries the labor class are being exploited by the capitalist class. Karl Marx was saying that there should not be the private ownership of the property, because in the private industries the capitalists are exploited to the labor class. They are providing them the meagre wages, and they are compelling to their workers to do work for long hours. Okay, the working hours was very high. For example, the workers had to work approximately for 15 hours or 12 hours. Okay, so the leaders of the Communist political party had been inspired by the ideology of the Karl Marx. The leaders of this political party say that we should spread this Marxism ideology in the country, so that the labor class will not be exploited by the, we can say the Indian capitalists. Okay, chalo, we got one thing. The political manifesto of the Communist Party of India is to spread the Marxism ideology and Leninism ideology in the country. Both these ideologies are believing in the nationalization of the industries. Means there should not be the private industries. Everything must be, every means of production, distribution and consumption must be controlled by the government. Okay, there should not be any kind of privatization. First point. Second point of the political manifesto of the Communist Party of India is that means it believes in the secularism. It believes in the secularism. What is secularism means? The Communist Party of India says that we will give importance to every religion in the country, whether that is Islam, whether that is Christianity, whether that is Hinduism, whether that is the followers of the worshippers of fire, Parsis. We will give importance to every religion in the country. We will not give preference to one religion over the other. Okay, the secularism. The secularism is again the another point of the political manifesto of the Communist Party of India. The Communist Party of India also believes in democracy. The Communist Party of India says that we will give right to every person of the country, every individual of the country, without distinction of caste, color, gender and race. Okay. This Communist Party of India also says that we are opposing to the communalism. We are opposed to the communalism. Communalism means that actually communalism is it's a positive term. When you allow to your community, the people of your religion, that is communism. But when you will use it in a negative sense, when you will allow your own religious community or the community of your own people and hate to the other people, the people of the other communities. For example, I am a Muslim. If I will love to the Muslims and hate to the people of the people of the other communities, it is a negative communal thinking. And Communist Party of India is opposed to the communalism. Okay. And it is also against the separation of the country. It doesn't believe in the sectionalism. Sectionalism means that when a group will arise in the country and reject the nationalhood and will reject the national identity of the country, Communist Party of India is opposed to this thought. Communist Party of India says that we will not support to that group who will try to break to the country, who will try to create the division in the country, who will try to get the separate nationalhood in the country. Communist Party of India is also against to this thought. And Communist Party of India says that parliamentary form of government is a good means to protect the interest of the laborers, to protect the interest of the peasants, to protect the interest of the farmers. In other words, we can say that Communist Party of India is supporting to the labor class, is supporting to the peasants, is supporting to the interest of the peasants, interest of the labor class, interest of the laborers, interest of the workers, factory workers. They are all being supported by the Communist Party of India. And in nutshell, we can say that I'm again recapping the main points of the political manifesto of the Communist Party of India. That is, Communist Party of India is supporting the Marxism ideology. In other words, we said it says that there should not be privatization. There should not be privatization, and there should be Leninism in the country. There should be nationalization of the industries, so that the workers will be exploited from the exploitations of the capitalists. And it also believes in secularism. Secularism means that when every religion will be treated equally. Okay, Communist Party of India says that we will give importance to every religion equally. And Communist Party of India is also against the separation of the country. It does not belong to that group that would try to break to the country, and the country should be divided. Communist Party of India is also opposing to that ideology. Again, while Communist Party has been divided into two parts. Now another new political party came from Communist Party of India, that is called Communist Party of India Marxist. In other words, we can say that this political party has been divided into two parts in 1964. Why this political party has been divided into two segments, into two groups? Because when the China and Soviet Union war occurred, Communist Party of India supported to the Communist Party of India said that that means Russia was good in war. Russia was not responsible for the war. And on the other side, Communist Party of Communist Party of India Marxist said that no, China was not responsible for the war. In other words, we can say that the members of this political party had been divided on the war of China and Russia that occurred in 1964. What is the program of the Communist Party of India Marxist? They say that we will spread the socialism in the country. We will give all the industries under the control of the government only, and we are opposing to the that means liberalization. We are opposing to the liberalization, privatization, and globalization. According to the Communist Party of India Marxists say that LPG model becomes the cause of the exploitation of the poor people, exploitation of the labor class, exploitation of the farmers. Okay. And this, Communist Party of India Marxist says that we are opposing to the imperialism. Imperialism is when a powerful nation controls to the weak nation, politically, economically, culturally, and socially. That's called the imperialism. And Communist Party of India Marxist that made in 1964, opposing to the imperialist attitude of the India. Communist Party of India Marxist says that we will not support to the India in the in the imperialist attitude, in the imperialist senses. In nutshell, now I am concluding my topic to make you understand very well. I am highlighting again the main pointers of the political manifesto of Communist Party of India. First, Communist Party of India say that we want to spread the Marxism ideology in the country that does not believe in the private ownership of the property, and we will spread in the country that is Leninism. Leninism believes in the nationalization of the industries. The more and more national industries must be nationalized. Okay, and Communist Party of India also believes in the secularism. Secularism means that every religion must be given the equal importance. Okay, and it also opposes to the separation of the country, division of the country. It does not support to that particular group that will try to divide to the country and will try to make another nation. Communist Party of India is also opposed to that, and Communist Party of India is also opposed